Hello everybody, I'm InfernalColonel and welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to Sega Classics Wednesday. We're here to continue our Shining Force playthrough. We're about a third of the way through the game so far, maybe a little bit more. We have started Chapter 4, the Great Fortress of Balbazak, and we'll be continuing that today. Typically we do about one chapter per stream. There's 8 chapters in the game. We finished Chapter 3 last stream, and we did just the first battle of Chapter 4. Typically that's what we've been doing, kind of doing a chapter and then checking out the very beginning of the next chapter. Probably continue that theme today. Made a couple of small errors in the last edition of this playthrough. In Chapter 3, we missed Henri's alternate costume, her miniskirt, just a crushing blow to all of the viewers, I'm sure, and to me in particular. We did get Tao's swimsuit, so 1 out of 2 on that front. And we missed Jogurt. We didn't get Jogurt. It's the first character that we didn't get this game so far in this playthrough. He's probably the greatest character in the entire game. The least effective, but the most important. He's kind of like the mascot for your team. He's a big, like, squirrel hamster guy. Looks kind of like Hammond, actually, if you're an Overwatch fan. So yeah, we missed him at the start of Chapter 4. You arrive in the town of Pau, and you have to make sure to do 1 or 2 things before you send Pau to its next destination. It's a nomadic wagon town. And we simply did not do that. So we lost Yogurt, but we're going to push forward anyway. And you'll see when we start up the game here that basically we have gotten through the first incarnation of Pau, and then did what we had to do to move it on to its next destination. We did the one battle that takes place between those 2 occurrences, which was the battle against Elliot, who's one of the generals of the Runefrost army. He's like an evil good guy, kind of a misplaced person in the enemy army. It's like working for this evil set of people, but he's a good guy. Unfortunately, we had to face off with him, and as you can imagine, we came out victorious. So that's where we are right now. We're back in Pau. This is, again, Pau's second location. And we're going to start the game off from here. We've already collected all of our weapon upgrades. We've already kind of configured our party. And we're ready to head on to our next destination, which is Uranbatol. Uranbatol? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. But it is basically the Great Fortress of Balbazak, as the title of this chapter is called. So you can see here the characters that we've decided to take with us for now. There's 30 characters in this game, I believe. You can only have 12 at a time. So this is what we've got right now. We've got a couple of centaurs. Centaur knights are the most common thing in this game. I think there's 6 of them in total, maybe even more. So hard to devote more than 2 spots out of the 12 to Centaur Knights. They are really effective, and they're kind of varied actually within that set of characters. You'll find some have high hit points, some have good defense, some have good attack. And then you've got this guy, Arthur, who at first glance looks like the worst of them all, but ends up being the only one of them that can use magic. That's why we're taking Arthur along for now. And then we've got Pell, who I think, as far as I can tell, has the highest attack out of all the Centaur Knights. And that's why we're using him right now as well. We do have May, we've got Ken, we've even got Vankar, and we're not too far away from getting Ernest, which I think will complete our circle of Centaur Knights. But yeah, we're going to take these 2 with us for now. They're not exactly tanky, but Pell in particular has a little bit of ability to withstand some damage, and they're both pretty high damage characters themselves. We've got Gunts. He's like a armadillo in a suit of armor. Maybe he's an armordillo, you could say. forgive me. We've got one mage right now. We've got Henri, who's a freeze mage. We do have Tao, and we have her swimsuit, which kind of makes me want to include her in the party. But what we're trying to do right now is balance out the leveling of our characters a little bit. Tao's already super high level. She's getting like no experience for killing people these days, so figured we'd swap her out for now. We'll bring her back into the fold in a bit. Trying to kind of like get as many characters to a relatively high level as possible. Spread the love a bit on the XP front. We've got Domingo, another magic user. I'm not quite sure what he is. He looks like one of those dust characters, dust creatures from Spirited Away. Wearing like underwear on his head or something. Quite sure what's going on there, but he is a super powerful magic user as well. So, of our 3 mages, we have 2 in the party right now, and we'll bring Tao back in at some point. Then we've got Chris, who's our kind of primary healer. She's like our weakest healer right now, but I kind of want to get her leveled up, so that's why we have her here. Then we've got Gong, who's my favorite character. He's a monk, heal and fight. He's super versatile and one of the best characters in the whole game. We've got Diane the Archer, just to provide some range damage. And then we've got our 3 flying people. We've got our 2 bird persons, Amon and Balbazak. They started out real weak, starting to get a little bit stronger, but the main reason we have them is their mobility. And then we've got Kokichi, who is also he's not a bird person, but he's a flying person. He's got mechanical wings, uses the same weapons as the Centaur Knights. So right now he's got a power spear. My dog loves this character. Absolutely. Super strong. And having the 3 flying characters gives us enough mobility to take advantage of terrain and a lot of different situations that happen during fights. What's up, Cosmo Turtle? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go with for now. Real quick, I'll just check out the characters we're not taking with us, just so you know who we got. We've got Xylo the werewolf in the back here. Got our 2 dwarven warriors, Gort and Luke. This is Vankar, one of the last characters we got. Centaur Knight. We've got Hans the Archer. We've got Tao in her swimsuit. We've got May, another Centaur Knight. Ken, another Centaur Knight. And Lo, who's a healer. He's probably our best healer, but kind of leaving him to the side for now. Yeah, Vankar's crazy. He does suck compared to all the other ones. There's so many other knights to choose from. I like his Rudolph nose, though. We're sticking with Pell and Arthur right now on the Centaur front. So yeah, our next destination is Uranbatol. Check that out. It's up here. Just get right into a battle. So Domingo's the only magic user that can fly. Yeah, I agree, man. Pell and Arthur. I have a soft spot for May and Ken, because they're like, you know, you get them super early in the game. I love how Ken has like infinite hit points, but takes like 900 damage every time he gets hit. Yeah, agreed on Arthur. I'll do what I can to kind of commit to leveling him up. I'm kind of crushed right now though, because we missed Jogurt. So I consider this playthrough officially a failure. Yeah, she is definitely, Amon is definitely weaker than Balbazak. I've never used both of them before. I always used Balbazak in the past. So I just want to give Amon a shot. And I feel like if I have 4 characters that are flying, that's something new I've never tried before. He will be with us in spirit. So it was a sad day when I realized that. I like the layout of this fight. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played through this game. Like, I can't even remember. Probably 10 years or something. So I'm trying to do things. I have played through this multiple times a long time ago. I'm trying to do things differently now, use different characters. Always have Gong though. Gong's the man. I'm trying to wait as long as possible to promote people too. Take advantage of like the extra stats that they get from the extra levels. But I am starting to get some weapons that we can't use until we get promoted, so I might have to start promoting people soon. Arthur with his 1 magic point. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be patient enough to wait to 20, but I'm gonna try. Hell's just gonna kill everything, so I'm not worried. I've been trying to save all the potions too, like the defense potion, attack potion. I did use 1 defense potion so far. Hellhound at. I'm a little bit worried about this guy. The next 2 ones after this one? Okay, thanks for the heads up. I'm a little torn because I feel like grinding would be kind of boring to watch, but might be worth it. I'm not trying to break any records here, but just kind of get a full playthrough in. So many Sega games that I want to play that I'm not sure if I want to drag this one out. The thing is, you don't really need to do it right. I mean, you can beat the game no problem with wow, 1 damage. Without grinding, I feel like. Who's your favorite character, Cosmo? Yeah, blue's pretty cool. He's definitely one of the more unique characters. So strong. Yeah, Adam, he's the robot, right? Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of like Xylo. Xylo's like so OP when you get him. But he's one of my favorites, for sure. Oh man, Arthur is just dead. Rip Arthur. So much for leveling up Arthur. Oh man, this 3 range Elvish era is so much better. Turn up the speed here, 1 sec. Circular. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Shining Force 2 also, after this. I remember pretty much everything about this game, but for some reason I don't remember Shining Force 2 as much. I was talking to someone else the other day about all the other Shining games. I didn't realize there were so many that actually tied into the series. I was told that I need to get a Game Boy Advance. Yeah, you didn't like the second one? Did you ever play the remake on Game Boy Advance of this one? I haven't played it yet. Yeah, me either. I'm gonna have to check this out. Yeah, same. This is definitely the one I played the most. Have you played Shining in the Darkness? That's like... the game's crazy. Yeah, that's an understandable reaction. Yeah, it's a totally different type of game. It's pretty challenging, but going through the same labyrinth over and over and over again is kind of annoying. I do want to try out like Shining Soul, the 1 and 2 I heard were pretty good. The mountain climber that you see in this game, I think his name's Boken or something. Apparently he's actually like a playable character in Shining Soul. Yeah, he's actually my favorite character, even though you can't even play him. Everybody's critting today. I missed Henri's alternate costume too. It's kind of sad. I've never gotten it before, but I was hoping to get it this playthrough, but I messed it up. It's in the laser eye battle. I think probably what I'll end up doing, if I do want to grind, I'll probably end up doing it later on. Probably keep the story moving for now. If I kill this artillery, is it going to end the fight? Probably not, right? Go for the all-flyer army. When we get blue, we'll be just owning the skies. I feel like we're kind of over-leveled anyway. Everything's dying so quick. Really looking forward to getting Hanzu this playthrough too. He's the only character I don't think I've ever gotten in this game. Yeah, I mean, I think you get him super late, right? But it's one of the more hidden characters. What's the other guy? The samurai? Yeah, his name. He's cool too. wrong. Oh man, I shouldn't have killed that. My bad. I didn't think he was gonna get the full blow. Which door should we go through? I feel like that eastern door is the obvious one to go through, but let's go up here. Because you never have enough Centaur Knights. Yeah, I wonder why they put so many of them in this game. They had so many good ideas for other characters. I think they could have come up with a few more non-centaurs. Is there... This is my number one question. Is there ever a deal? I'm sure there will be at some point, but I have yet to find one halfway through the game. Shame. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Good to know. Because in Shining in the Darkness, it has a deals mechanic too, and it actually gives you like rare or unique items. I guess they didn't do it the same way here. Oops. I will be continuing. I didn't mean to hit that. Pretty sure if you wait a little bit, the game resets. I think it might be something that they added just for the emulator or what the ROM that they sell on Steam. Either that or no one is ever patient enough to wait that long before. It does take a while. Can we get any new weapons here? Be cool if you could get like an enemy unit in your team at some point. Oh man, someone did die. It's Arthur, I forgot. We'll just keep the same party for now. Love the sound effects from this game. Yeah, I haven't really grinded yet. Maybe, like, I think I did 1 or 2 fights over because the main character died early on. It still feels like some of our guys are kind of overleveled. Looks just like Ken too. I feel like they could have done, if they were going to make this many of the same type of character, they could have at least made it look different. I mean, he looks way different in this, like, in this tile here, it's right on the battlefield. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad they concentrated more on gameplay, and, like, graphics. I wonder why Sega doesn't try to reboot some of these franchises. They still make games. I know they've made more titles in the Shining series, but They should make like a new Shining Force. I can't imagine that the budget would be too crazy. Like, they could just keep the game pretty much the same. Just have new characters. Maybe they don't realize what market there is for classic games. I mean, they're giving out everything they have for free on mobile these days. And all these classic games on Steam are like $1 a piece. But I think they could sell a new Shining Force, make some decent money. Level 1 heal there. Else would be level 20 in no time. Oh yeah, alright, that's a good tip. Burn him down from range. I was wondering if I was gonna have to do the whole like power ring trick. Like, how quickly does he heal? Most of the bosses in this game heal pretty fast. Domingo. Should get that stuff on the back of his head sack checked out. That's a good idea. I do need to level Arthur up too, so I might try that out. If he survives long enough. Well, let's see how long that would take. What level is he anyway? I think he's only level like 6 maybe right now. Yeah. I'll have to try that. I like the effort they put in to make the backgrounds look different every fight, depending on where you are. I'm using that power staff for like 3.5 chapters now. I gotta be careful with Arthur if I'm gonna do that. Shot this. I feel like by the logic of how this game typically works, that Amon would probably be stronger if you got her high enough level than Balbazak. This is typically like, it rewards you for leveling up weaker characters. Gotcha. They have the same... They're pretty much the same other than that though, right? Are they basically just the same character, right? Like eventually, if you get them high enough. Pretty sure, I don't know if Arthur could ever kill Balbazak by himself. He does so little damage right now. We'll try. Get Arthur to kill this guy and then level him up. Actually, no, I'm gonna get her levels. They do a lot of the no stat leveling those bird persons. Gain nothing. Alright, let the Arthur grind begin. He's so slow too though. He doesn't know how to turn it forever. Alright, we'll get everybody set up. Just in case we decide we want to finish it off. Goes. Oh man, 2 experience at a time. Have to move people away. We want to do this faster. Actually, you know what I should do is, I think Gong has the power ring. I should use the power ring on him. I'm not going to do this for like an hour, but I'm going to definitely try to get him a little bit of extra experience. Somebody's got the speed ring too. Not sure who. Might have left it on Gort or Luke. Oh, someone's gotta have it. Not sure who. Alright, I'm just gonna spam A for a bit. And the AI in this game is tragic. to get him like a level. This is gonna take forever otherwise. It's a cool strategy though, I mean, thanks for letting me know about it. It'd be a good thing to do off stream. Nice, man. Where are you at in the game? Nice. It's a good chapter. I love that laser eye battle. Get the swimsuit. Oh. See you, Arthur. All that for one attack. I'm gonna keep doing this as long as that power upgrade lasts. It's weird because it said... I thought it said it wore off, but he's still doing a ton of damage. Weird. Seems like some kind of bug. So I don't have the ability to boost his power anymore because the ring is smoking. So I'm probably just gonna end it here because otherwise I'd have to attack him like 50 more times to get him another level. So we'll just call it here. I will try to get the kill with him though, if I can. He's doing, what, 3 damage? The Giant Slayer. That guy just looks pure evil. Thumbs down. You won't let me kill him? Alright. And after fighting Elliot and now fighting Balbazak, it's like I am a hero, but that guy was a jerk. But it does seem like there are a lot of good people on the enemy side. All been corrupted. Thus ends Chapter 4, Great Fortress of Balbazak. Let's get out on the open ocean here. So typically what we've been doing on these streams is just going through one chapter and then starting off the next chapter. Kind of checking out the next town we get to, so we'll at least do that, see how things are going. I think there's a battle at sea here too, we'll go through that as well. Yeah, this is dope. Did we lose anyone last fight? I don't think so. Attack. Gong might be our best character now. I think Pell had the most attack before. Gong has 35. Yeah, Pell has 34. Arthur's still terrible. He's probably gonna get one shot here too. Should go back to washing laundry in Manarina. Try to body block for Arthur as much as we can. Another statless level. What's up, Rushlock? How you doing, man? I didn't even know it was RNG. I thought it was like set per level. But that explains it. Thanks for dropping by, man. Making pretty good progress here. We're into chapter 5. That's actually cool, though. I like that. Love the reason to keep playing through it. Yeah. I mean, Gong just gained 5 attack on his last level. It's crazy. Yeah, I agree. Definitely more interesting that way. I think, though... Yeah, I think Balbazak or Eamon, one of the two had like 3 or 4 levels in a row where they got no stats. It's kind of crazy. What about when you promote people? How does that work? Is it like, does it just take like a percentage of your stats, or is that RNG also? Okay, just straight half. So it's worth saving all the potions and stuff for after you promote, right? Otherwise, you only get half the stats. By the way, Gong is the carry, officially. Especially with the power ring. Yeah, I'm kind of impatient to promote him though. I want that Rambo outfit. Interesting. I feel like Luke's always at least solid. But yeah, not spectacular. Have you ever done a playthrough where you used all the centaurs? I feel like that would be a boring but unique playthrough. Forgot forgot how good Domingo is too. He always has such high defense by the end of the game. Going for the flying beam this time. Just trying to use all the flying characters as much as I can. Yeah, Mei has, yeah, that's been my experience too. Ken gets like 100 hit points, but he still dies in 2 hits. Yeah, right now we're using Arthur and Pell. They seem like the 2 best centaurs. We just got Vankar, who I don't think I've ever used before. I might try to bring him into the fold at some point. Just got Ernest as well. I haven't used him much. Yeah, Pell I feel like consistently has the highest attack out of all of them. He's got good D2. I'm sure there's like an optimal build, optimal roster, but I'm just trying to do use characters I haven't used before too much. So I'm using both the bird persons this time. I've never used Eamon before. She seems pretty cool, and that mobility is so helpful. Did you ever stream Sega Classics Rush? I definitely checked out your channel. It looked like a lot of Eve from Frank, but just curious what games you stream. I saw you streaming some kind of mobile game, some kind of Marvel mobile game. What's your main content these days? Okay, mostly Eve. Eve looks so awesome. I don't know, it seems like a game you really have to dedicate yourself to though. I played a lot of Elite Dangerous, which is a fun game, not nearly as complicated as Eve. That's about as far as I've gotten in that general genre. Yeah, every time I've dropped by, it's been Frank, so I'll have to find whatever time is good to check you out. Gotcha. Cool. I mean, it seems really, just visually on the screen, it looks really complex. Detox? I don't think we do. I don't think we have any antidotes. I was hoping she'd learn Detox there. No. It's a small world, Cosmo. She's another character I've never used before. I always use Low, or basically Low and Gong mostly. Trying her out this time around. Can we get a general agreement on what species Chris is? Is she a horse, a dog, or an elf? I'm gonna say all three. She does look like a poodle. What is that? Keontal? Is that like her official species in the game? Is my lack of Shining series lore knowledge showing? Is that like a type of elf or something? Because she's got those elf ears. And there are elves in the game, I think, right? The archers are all elves. Why like the healers don't have alternate costumes, it's just the mages. Dog-based human. Okay, so she is a dog. That's cool. Dogs are the best. Oh, I'm definitely gonna use her. Balbazak. They missed 27 points, I didn't realize. Double crit. This might get Arthur a level. Almost. Okay, Rush, you're the Shining series expert. Does this mermaid make an appearance in any other game? Is Shell a playable character? missed opportunity. Makes me think of the mermen in War Song. A little Tiburon action. So much money. She's just Dark Soul with his helmet up. I believe it. Lots of new weapons. So I think some of these weapons you have to promote your characters before they can use, right? Because we have steel swords on our bird persons, but they can't use them yet. Let's check it out. Is it that he can't use it ever, or just not now? Yeah, it looks like you have to promote him first. It's a subtle hint from the game. Seem to be doing alright with the weapons we have though, so no rush. Yeah, I guess we'll wait on this stuff until we can use it. Buy my swimsuit. I should give this to a healer, right? Let's give it to Chris. I love the names of these items. The icons are pretty good too. make some room. Man, Ernest still has a bronze lance. Let's fix that real quick. He's got a pretty good attack. Maybe worth checking him out a little bit. What's Vankar's deal? Is there anything unique about him? Six attack seems pretty typical. That looks like a really comfortable throne. I think it's inflatable. Is it a water throne? Okay. Is that shell? Should probably put that sign somewhere else. Broken. This guy makes my day every time. if there was an evil one of these mermaids, his name would be Shelator. So we've already kind of reached our typical stopping point, which is getting through a chapter, doing like the first battle of the next chapter, and just kind of exploring the town that we end up in. What's up? Is that ACDLSIS? I'm sure I butchered your name completely, but it is an awesome game. Let's save it real quick. But yeah, we'll probably keep going for a bit here. We kind of breezed through chapter 4. We did the cure, right? Yeah. Real helpful. I think we've checked out the whole town at this point. Go up here. Last guy here. Time to go to Ring Reef, I guess. I don't think there's a way to get in here without going past the buoys. Should we buy weapons first? Can't use these weapons yet because we gotta promote our characters, but probably still worth buying them. I don't know if we'll be able to get back to the town after we go through there. So I'm gonna at least pick up a few of these. See how one. Pick up a couple of steel lances. Probably only need 2. We can pass them around. We're not gonna be using more than 2 centaurs at a time. Although I think a lot of people can use the lance, right? Guns and Kokichi as well. Might as well get at least 1 axe too. I think we have a fire axe though. Might be better. Get one of these. Yeah, Luke has one. We'll get one for it. And we're out of money. That went fast. Where did we leave that boat? First. I kind of forget this battle. I don't really remember what happens here. Oh, alright, I remember. It's the one with these, like, worm things. Also known as worms. Nice, man. Yeah, Lo is like a really good healer, I think. He has the highest amount of magic points, at least in the beginning of the game. I've always used him in the past pretty consistently when I played this game, so I'm trying to use different healers this time. I mean, I always use Gong too, but I'm trying to use Chris this time, because I've never really used her before. But yeah, typically in this game, the characters that are worse at the start are better, like, later on if you level them up. It's been my experience, at least. Including Gong and Arthur's the guy that we're kind of working on right now that's kind of a scrub still, but it's the only knight that gets magic. I'm trying to capitalize on that. I'm trying to use as many flying characters as we can, too. I've never used Aemon before. What was the Sega magazine called? I remember Nintendo Power. And I remember the Sega magazine, but I forget what it was called. Cosmo Turtle had the brilliant idea of trying to level Arthur up by just infinitely attacking Balbazak from range. But then we realized he would only be getting 2 XP per attack. So we kind of just did it for a little bit and then moved on. I think sleeping through it is the way to go for that, for sure. Sega Visions. Sounds kind of familiar. I had a lot of those strategy guides too, like the little ones. They were like paperback sized. Some of these RPGs back in the day were so hard without strategy guides. I mean, looking back on it, they're not that hard, but things like Phantasy Star 2 without a strategy guide, that was a hard game. Unless you had infinite time to throw at it. Doing our best to try to wait till level 20 before we promote people, but I'm getting the feeling I'm gonna get impatient and just do it at some point. Especially since you have to, it looks like you have to promote to use these weapons. I'll try to wait till at least level 15 though. I'm trying not to do a big grinding session either, I just want to kind of keep the story moving. Try to get at least one character to level 20. Probably gonna go with Gong, since he doesn't have any weapon restrictions. Level boss fight. Power staff's still pretty good, even though we haven't upgraded their weapons in like 3.5 chapters or so. this level. Get this guy out of there. The skeletons are still giving out that much experience. Domingo always finds himself out in the middle of nowhere. He's got really good defense though. Bad feeling about Arthur's health. Thank you, Sega AI. ton of these statless levels. I'd say like almost, probably like a third of the levels we've gotten today have been statless. We did have some big levels though too. Gong had like a crazy level where he got like 5 attack, 5 health. Get why they attack strong defense characters like that when Arthur's sitting here with his 11 health and no defense. I guess they just prioritize magic users and healers. I always forget how strong hellhounds are. It's all good. Yeah, this game can be brutal sometimes for sure, like, it's all you have to be so careful with the main character. At any moment, you can lose the battle. They do get a lot of double hits, even with their main attack, the melee attack too, which isn't very strong, but they do get a lot of double attacks. Gonna risk the biscuit though. I need to get this guy some experience. I've held him back so far most of the time that he is. He's only level 9 still. Yeah, someone was saying, I think Cosmo was saying Blue is his favorite character. I'm looking forward to getting him too, because it'll just be another flying guy. I'm trying to have all the flyers. We've already got 2 bird persons, Kokichi, we've got Domingo. Add Blue to that and like half the team will be flying. Really opens up a lot of space. Especially I think some of the later battles, there's a lot of, they really limit you in the terrain. Like, I feel like I remember a battle with like Dark Soul or somebody where he's sitting on that throne and only the flying units can attack him from behind. It just makes the battles a lot faster too when you use characters that have good mobility. I think that's all the flying characters though, I don't think there's any others. You can get other high mobility characters, like Xylo has really good mobility. I think Gong can one-shot the skeleton. What do you guys think? Almost. Okay, that's back-to-back levels for Gong. They gained 5 attack. That's crazy. Somebody's got need heals. Centaurs have pretty good mobility too, but they're super slow when it comes to like mountains and forests, anything that's not standard terrain. I think Gong could pretty much go up and solo all those guys. Get him, Gong. Try to use up all this magic. Domingo needs a heal. Nobody needs heals. I think Gong could use like 1 health. Oops. Wrong button. Who, Gong looks cooler? Yeah, when you promote him, he looks like Rambo. Sunglasses. The flying guys have really high evasion too. I feel like a lot of attacks miss them. Sub Henri out after this fight. She's been getting a lot of XP lately. Finish him, Gong. Always something with this game. They never make it easy. I just killed you. Pretty sure if that mage could like drop these rocks on us, couldn't one of our mages like move this one rock that's in our way? IOU on that one. We're missing someone. Who died that round? Too much here. Oh, Guns died. That's right. Hey Joe B, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks for dropping by the stream as well. Do Sega Classics every Wednesday. Might be expanding that in the future as well. Right now, just kind of trying a few different things. Doing They Are Billions on Mondays and variety streams on Fridays. But every Wednesday will be Sega Classics. We're going to do Shining Force here, we're going to do Shining Force 2. Not sure after that, we might go into Phantasy Star. Definitely going to put some Toe Jam and Earl in there at some point too. But that's like a shorter term thing. I haven't played Shining Force CD. I never had a Sega CD. I never had Sega Saturn. I missed out on a bunch of games, I'm sure, during that period. There's one game in particular on, I think it was on Sega Saturn, called Dragon Force, that I always really wanted to play but never got the chance to. It's like my mission in life to play that game, but I checked it out on, it's going for like $150 on eBay or something. I'm sure there's an emulator somewhere, but I think Rushlock has played Shining Force CD. I don't know if he's still here. But he said he had played most of the Shining series. At least the ones that were related to this storyline. How about you, Asa? You play Shining Force CD? Shot as usual. I'm still committed to leveling him up though. I don't think they have any Sega CD or Sega Saturn games on Steam, do they? They have this whole package of like Sega Genesis classics, but I don't think they've released anything else. They really should. There's got to be a lot of people out there that want to play them and don't want to like download a random emulator. Oh man, that sounds amazing. Might just have to go out and buy like a Sega CD, Sega Saturn. Probably worth it. Need a capture card. It's so much easier to stream these games though, because you can just get them through Steam and just like stream on your computer. But for games in the Shining series that I've never played, I think it definitely be worth getting something different. Healed the main character here. 2 Lunar games are good. Are those Shining games? Or are those, is that like a different series? I missed all of Sega CD and all of Sega Saturn. I'm sure there's a ton of good games on there. I was definitely like a Genesis kid. All my friends had Nintendo. But after Genesis, I'm trying to remember, I think I had a Dreamcast for sure. Had a PlayStation. But I switched over to Nintendo for a while. Like I had a Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii. Mainly because I played a ton of Smash Brothers. Cool, I'll check that out. It sounds cool. Gong can just one-shot anything at this point, so I'm gonna try to hit this. Yeah, he's gonna get to 20 pretty soon. Definitely gonna have to do some substitutions after this fight. The way these fights go on the boat and the last couple, I haven't really had a chance to swap people out. Level 3 heals AoE, right? I think. Let's test that out. Mudd'll do. Got that spell. We have it on somebody. I think Andre has it. Just gonna put him here for now. We need to test out this level 3 heal. Okay, so like it's no spell casting. I was wondering if it was that or like a confuse where he's gonna attack my people. Hopefully not. Okay, heal level 3 is not AoE, just longer range. Good to know. I think heal level 4 is AoE. Is this battle gonna end if I kill the gargoyle? Alright, so I don't think it's like a mute or a silence because you can cast a spell. I wonder what Mudd'll even does then. Didn't really seem to affect him at all. Pretty much useless? Okay. It has to do something though, right? Another statless level. We've had some bad luck today. See if Gong's strong enough to one-shot this thing. I doubt it. Not too far off. Let's just finish this off. character loses accuracy so they miss or can hit themselves. Cool, that's interesting. I wonder if that affects spellcasters too, though, or only like melee attacks. Good to know, though. I mean, I guess there could be situations where that could be useful. These guys just continue appearing non-stop, or is there like a limit to how many of them will? Because this would be a good battle to grind if they just keep going. Limit, okay. I trust you, Cosmo Turtle. You seem like a grinding expert in this game. Whoa. Be careful with this gargoyle. Anyone who's played this game in their sleep has to be an expert. Again. Alright, I'm guessing we hit the limit on spawns here. So we'll just finish this guy off and then kill the gargoyle. These bird people have the worst levels. They get nothing. Wow. That was a quick chapter. The gateway to the hidden shrine. So we made it through 2 chapters today. Starting chapter 6, The Descendant of the Sacred Dragons. I think there's only 8 chapters, so not a ton left. Shining Force finally reached the port of Rudo, far from prompt. Is this the kid town? Awesome. Remember this spot. Good advice. Oh, nice. We almost have blue. Four battles and 2 boss battles in chapter 6. Gotcha. Gotcha, so chapter 5 is short and chapter 6 is really long. Sounds about right. Well, our typical plan usually is that I do like a chapter per stream. We've already done 2 chapters today, so we'll probably just take a look around this town and see if there's any like weapon upgrades, kind of just scope things out, and then probably call it a day pretty soon. Gonna save some for next stream. The level of creativity with these names is off the charts. This guy's like an adult, right? this guy. Sweet. Might have to drop Diane for this guy. That's creative, right? Like, he's a centaur archer, the cannon. I feel like they could have kind of done that with some of the other centaur characters, just giving them a little bit of more unique flair. I guess Arthur has magic. The t-shirt cannon. Very true. Alright, so new staffs for everybody. I guess we shouldn't have bought the steel lance last time. I think we only bought one though. So we'll get chrome lances for people. Nobody can use it yet, but who did we get one for? Okay, we got Pell, we got Pell and Arthur got steel lances. The archers get some kind of blunderbuss, do they? I think, yeah, maybe after you promote them, I think maybe that guy does Lyle. Gets like maybe his attack is like a shotgun or something, I'm not quite sure. Sounds familiar. Yeah, we'll get a chrome lance for our other guys that use lances. Gunts and Kokichi. Can't use them yet, but we're not too far away from promoting people. We're gonna have to grind for some cash anyway. Let's get the staff for Chris since we're rolling with her. That's all the money we have. So yeah, we'll have to decide if we're going to promote people soon, since we're piling up the weapons that nobody can use. Wait, why can't he heal? Oh, because I don't have any money. That's not very smart. I'll have to sell a couple of items. Just sell these healing seeds. Seriously, Brooke. At least they pay you pretty good for items. I think it's like 75% of what it costs. I've never seen that message before either. Union rules. Never been so broke I couldn't raise people. Yeah, the one in the church. Oh man, is it possible? I guess it is possible then to like lose this game if you run out of money and characters. Wow. I was wondering about that right around then too. That is a tough fight. That's where you get Balbazak, right? Is that Shade Abbey? I'm not going to promote anyone yet, I just want to kind of see what levels everyone's at. So Pel's 15. Gong's 16. Might put Pel on the sidelines for a little bit. I'm trying to figure out if I should just push them to 20 and then promote them, or if I should try to level up other people. I wouldn't mind using Ernest or something. Or a non-centaur. Guess we might as well wait till level 20 if we waited this long. I'm gonna sub out Henri for a little bit. And I think I'm gonna bring Lyle instead of Diane for a bit too. Actually, I'm gonna drop Domingo for a little bit. He's super cool, but he's already really strong. I'll be able to bring him in later. Actually, I'm committing to this flying force, so I guess I should bring Domingo. Drop Henri for a little bit. One of the warriors instead of Pel for the next fight. Let's bring Luke. I really like Xylo too, but I don't think we have anyone to sub out. Yeah, I want to keep the rest of these people. That for now. The new and improved Shining Force. centaurs in this bar. That's the first time I've ever seen Xylo not be in this bed back here. Alright, let's just make sure we've kind of checked out this whole town. Been in here? Is this where we start when you wake up? Nope. Holy staff. Guessing that only healers can use that. Is that like a unique item, or is that just an upgraded healer staff? So I'm guessing that this guardian staff is for mages. Give that to her. Been in here. Yeah, I think we've pretty much checked out the whole town. I'll go check with the leader again to see if she has anything different to say, but doubt it. Oh, she does. Okay, the exit will be cleared out. Go to Draconia. Do you think those are stuffed animals that they're carrying, or actual animals? I mean, they're moving, so I guess that's an actual cat slash dog. Yeah, we've been in here too. Alright, so I think we've explored all of Rudo. This is where the old guy is, yeah. Alright, well, it has been a blast, but I think we're going to call it here. We've done 2 chapters today. The exit's going to be clear here in a second. So when we pick this up next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing the first battle of Chapter 6. We're maybe it's the second battle. I can't remember if that ship battle was chapter 6 or not. I think it wasn't. That was the end of chapter 5, right? But yeah, when we pick this up next Wednesday, we'll be doing the battle in Dragonia, trying to go save Blue, get another flying character for our Shining Force. In the meantime, we will also be back on Friday for a variety stream. It'll probably be Death Road to Canada, which is a really fun game. If you haven't seen it, we did pretty good in it last week. It's always fun. And we'll be back on Monday for They Are Billions weekly community challenge, and then again on Wednesday for Chapter 6 of Shining Force. Thanks, AC. Really appreciate having you in chat. I really appreciated all the comments and the information. Cosmo Turtle as well. It's been a lot of fun having you here. Thank you guys so much for keeping things alive. Joe B, thanks for the follow. There's Star, thanks for dropping by. Rushlock, thank you for dropping by as well. Really appreciate anyone who came through. If you haven't already followed, if you don't mind doing it, would love it so we can stay in touch. Drop in next time. If not, no worries. Thanks for coming through at all. Always happy to toss follows back as well, in case you guys stream. But yeah, that's gonna do it. This was Shining Force, chapters 4 and 5. See you guys again soon. Be well in the meantime. Take care. Have a good night.